top 5 soft bait lures. Sea bass, Lunker City 6-inch. Nice dark one there, black one. When the sea is coloured, good option there, helps the fish see it. Yeah, it's a particularly good lure. And rig it up on a weedless hook, so you can fish it tight into the in the shallows, in the sort of rocky sort of areas, with a lead, without a lead, stuff like that. Put a lead just above the lure, like in this picture here, or actually you can buy them with the hooks themselves. Yeah, it's a good technique of sort of fishing in the very snaggy sort of areas where your metals and your poppers will probably still be okay, but where you just pin it so you can actually search out something from the ground. So there's the next one, the Do Live 6-inch. Different colours there. White is good. There's a little bit of clarity there, and yeah, again the same, just for certain out different types of ground. Where if you're bait fishing you would lose a bit of gear, and again fish it on a weedless hook. They weigh about 10 or 15 grams, something like that. Obviously if the wind's in your face you might struggle a little bit, so there's lots of different factors which can make life a little bit more difficult doing that kind of fishing. But they're not that expensive. You're looking at about 10 or 12 quid for a packet, so to speak. The hooks, but for the money, the advantages it gives you to fish shallower, rockier, kelpier ground and not lose your gear, not so much anyway. This is the Coffee Bleak Pintail by LMAS, and again that's just another version of a similar sort of thing. It's a German company, and you can actually use these lures for different types of fishing. You can use them for pike, you can use them for zander, perch, things like that. So, but for bass they work too. And again, just rig them up on a weedless hook. You can rig them up with sort of a weighted jig. This is the smaller version. It's a Hyper Tease by Westin. This is a real small lure. That's just about 2 centimetres long, something like that, and designed to fish for me under a float or on a drop shot for a bass, and you can work it that way, cast out on a drop shot rig, and or just drifted in the tide in the right kind of conditions where when they're feeding on small fry and things like that. So it's just like tailing your gear with different fluorocarbon leaders and stuff like that as well. And then obviously a creek or a sort of like a crab, lobster style sort of lure fished on a weedless hook, and you can fish it the same way, fish on a carabiner rig. Okay, thanks for watching, guys.